Alright, this is going to be part 1 of the Chapter 6 skip tutorial. This is specifically the West Garden setup, so when you first get into the main part of Chapter 6 after talking to Hammond, you would go left. There's another version that Arsis has made on the East Garden where you go right. He has videos on that if you want to check those out. We're still timing them, but if you want to learn this route, I'm going to show you how. So after going left and going through the level until you get to the end of this 0G here, you're going to want to jump up here and opening this next door up here is what loads in some of the level geometry that we're going to need. So you could just open this door and run back, but just to be safe, I'm going to recommend running up to this railing and back to make sure we grab a checkpoint here so that in case you die, you respawn. There's also a save station before the 0G section, so I'd recommend probably taking a safety save there because it is possible to soft lock and not be able to continue. But anyway, once you've done that, you want to jump here, and we're going to be clipping through this wall here by aiming our gun into the wall and then holding left and forward. And we're gonna want to do it around this part on the wall. Like once our gun hits about this part on the wall, right before this lighter part of the texture, so like right around there. And if you're having trouble clipping through, my suggestion would be just to aim farther down with your gun. I found that if you try to do it like this, it doesn't work. So if you're trying that, it doesn't work, just aim a little farther down, just like that. This is the part I was talking about. You can, if you fall off here and don't land somewhere, you will fall in 0G forever, so that's why that safety save is useful. Opening that door that we did earlier loads this in, so you want to run down here. So you want to run down here. There's a certain sound you'll hear, that's when you want to turn around. That's it right there. So turn around, now the garden's loaded in, and now we're going to do some movement to make our way around the walls. So here, there's a little bit of a gap. So to get around this sign here, you're going to want to sprint, but run sideways the whole time, like kind of like this. And you should be able to get back up here. Now we're going to want to go over here. It's a little bit easier if you go farther to the right first. If you go farther to the left, you'll get kind of stuck on this wall. So I like to go a little farther to the right, run. Now once I get here, we're going to be climbing this wall. So just walk up to the front of this platform and just sprint sideways, and you'll start climbing it. Now for most of this, you're going to want to be running sideways. For this first part, it is okay to run forward if you want. But pretty much for the rest of this, you are definitely going to want to run sideways because it's very easy to fall. Now this is the trickiest part here. There's a little bit of wall we need to kind of walk around. So I'm going to be walking this way. And you want to kind of move the camera to the right a little bit so you can get around it, but then move it back to the left so we get back on the wall. Be careful when you're turning this corner here. Okay, we made it. Now we can also run forward here. We're going to be running past this door and going to be getting stuck in this corner right here. Once you get stuck in this corner, you want to turn the camera and hold sprint back and left. Now I'm going to let my camera reset here. Now if you see this rightmost door that's sort of above the lift activate button down there, we're going to be moving the camera left until that door is just off the screen. So I'm going to let my camera reset again. Here, let's try it like this. Then move it left so it's off the screen. Now I'm going to pause and buffer sprint forward, and so W and shift. On pause, I should fall. And there you go. You only need to lightly pause buffer this, but you do need to make sure you do it at least a couple times, or else you'll fall through. And yeah, that's part 1.